Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the weekly preview for the week of October 28th, 2024. We got a world event. We got an Adana week, which is really good. Best time to be using your event keys right now. Hopefully you saved them up. We're supposed to have an update. I don't see anything in the game yet. Maybe it is happening later today. I think that's the word on the street. It's not in there yet, though, so we can't do anything with it today, but we'll check it out tomorrow. We have a live stream tomorrow as well, so, you know, if the update goes in tonight, we'll check it out tomorrow. I think it is tonight, now that I think about it even more. Putting up a thumbnail, doing all the behind-the-scenes business here. So give me a sec, I'll put in a chapter. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Who wants Ironhawk? Does anybody want Ironhawk? I think I got Ironhawk. I was doing my world event this morning. You know, I got a video out there with the world event teams, high, mid, and low, with the scoring on it and everything. A pre-recorded video. It's like 8 minutes long, something like that. And super easy, super easy. But I was buying up in the shop, and I think I got Ironhawk. So... that is possible. It's not like a way you should really think about. Shouldn't be a way that you're like counting on, but it can happen sometimes. You buy up in an event and you get a Mythic randomly, and that happened to me. I got freaking Ironhawk. I'm pretty sure it was like 4 in the morning. I was tired. I swore I saw it out of the corner of my eye that I got an Ironhawk while I was buying, like my second buy in the shop or something. Which I don't need it, of course, but it'd be cool if somebody else got it too like that. But yeah, we'll be going over everything today. Underspire, Adana Underspire. The Soulforge. Event key drop table. Glory shop. Trait stone. Campaign. Epic trials. Anything else there is. We'll go over it. I want to do the calendar. I might do the calendar first because I haven't done it yet, and it came out like Saturday after our spoiler video was already out there. The calendar came out, so I might go over the calendar real quick today. But putting in this chapter, I see Mark and Vu. How's it going, Mark and Vu? Putting in a chapter. Intro 0000. Alright, we got start/calendar. Let's do calendar first, because I'll forget about it if I don't do it now. We got the 3-minute 30. Wow, that's good. 3:30. Save. Alright, let's go jump into the chat. Actually, I probably shouldn't put 3:30, because I still gotta jump into the chat and all that business. So yeah, the way we've been doing things lately is pre-record a video early in the morning, and then live stream a little bit later in the morning. It's been working, I think. It's been going well. As far as our month go, I kind of do it in 6s. Like 1 is the best, 6 is the worst. If you want to know how we're doing right now, I think we're on track to have a 5. So 6 is the worst, 1 is the best. We're on track to have a 5. I would love to get it to a 4. Somehow we got time. We still got 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. We got Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So if we can somehow... It's not even that much, dude. We can get to 4. We just have regular streams. If they're not weirdly... like, low, we should be okay. But we don't have to do anything crazy. If we can just do our normal stuff, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, we should get a 4 instead of a 5. But in the 5 is last month. I'd love to beat last month, even if it's by, like, 1. I don't even care. As long as we beat it, it'd be nice. But hit that like button, turn your ticket to the train. Jump into live chat. No. So, looks like I'm not going to get it as early as I thought. Got gemsofwar.com pulled up. Hopefully it sounds good, looks good. We're back on the Wi-Fi, so I don't think it made much of a difference being hardwired in. I'm just going to have to call the cable company. I meant to do that the other day, and it just didn't happen. But I will. We'll get it sorted. We're not going to stay like this forever. We'll get it sorted. We'll have, hopefully, better internet coming soon. Hitting the like. Did you hit the like? I hit the like. Marvel Puzzle Quest going okay. Probably not the savior of the channel like some people thought maybe. But, you know, it's fun. Similar to Gems of War, similar to Puzzle Quest. You know, we'll give it a good try. I might even do a guide video on it. Maybe I'll do a guide video on Puzzle Quest 3 too. Like as soon as I can. Like I don't know what to do for Puzzle Quest 3, but I got an idea for Marvel Puzzle Quest. Or I mean yeah, Marvel Puzzle Quest. So maybe we need to do like a little pre-recorded video on those as we try them as well. Alright, anyway, we got 6 minutes, so whatever. I think I saw Chad there. Is Chad here? Yep, there's Chad. Alright, Mark, Vu, and Chad are here. Let's go. Off to the races. I want to check out this calendar first thing. So I did not look at it over the weekend. I can run you like an auto battle. Let's run the Epic Trial auto battle. See if we can, if it'll win. Where's Adana? Adana, where are you? Adana, 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 Adana. Where the heck is Adana? Is it in the middle? Why can't I find it? I hate when stuff like this happens. There it is. Dang it. Alright, let's do an auto battle on the Epic Trials while I go over the calendar. I think this will be fun to watch. Alright, November event calendar. Let's see if they can win. The AI. November event calendar. It's our birthday. Join us in November as we celebrate the past decade of all things Crystara. Log in daily during our anniversary celebrations to collect your rewards and claim a copy of the legendary troop Dragon Knight Amira. So looks like this week, of course, is on there. It's a world event. It's Adana week. We got Tinkertown on Tuesday. We got that Puke Puppy on Wednesday. We got a class event Thursday, Mechanist. We got a new Mythic on Friday. It's the dragon that hits all enemies and summons Christinax. And then we have a Vault event this weekend. Next week, we have an Invasion. We have Kazeel. We have Emperor Nazar. We have a Pet Rescue Baby Beard. Kazeel pet. Of course, they're mowing the grass right now. Rune Priest is the class event next week. What is that right there on Friday? It's like a little devil dude. I think it's rewards for the event or something, for like the anniversary thing, maybe. It'll probably say below. But we have a bounty on that weekend. Not this week, but next week we have bounty. The week after that, we have Tower of Doom, a Groshnock week. Dripping Caverns faction event on Tuesday. Wednesday, we have a special anniversary pet that's like a cake mimic. Thursday will be Barbarian. And then we have an arena weekend that weekend. The week after that, which is the week of the 18th of November, we have Raids, a Volpakia week. Tuesday the 19th is Court of Foxes. 20th we have that fire pet, I don't know what it is, Flammy Fox or something. Spirit Caller class event, and a faction expansion for Durgaroth. Okay, so the last week of November we have Journey, Whitehelm week, Hall of Guardians faction event. Looks like a pet for the special anniversary thing, another one. Priest class, and then a Vault event. So another Vault event coming at the end of the month. They should have a Mythic there too, right? No. Okay. So down here it'll probably tell me what's going on with all that stuff. PvP season Sand is October 7th through December 23rd. Primeval Tome campaign is August 26th through November 4th, I think. Alright, it says Halloween, Advent, and Halloween holiday event ending October 31st. So remember, your holiday event is going to end on Halloween. New Silverglade Mythic is November 1st. Campaign Primeval Tome ending on the 4th of November. Community Challenge and weekly login rewards begin on the 4th. Okay. So yeah, you just get rewards every day for logging in. We get diamonds, gold, souls. Looks like a pet. Studio public holiday on the 5th. Campaign Unholy Flame begins November 11th through January 20th. New Pet Rescue Covetous Cake on the 13th. Gleam Sweepstakes begins on the 18th. The heck is Gleam? Faction Expansion Weekend, Durgaroth. New Pet Rescue, Dragon Knight Amira's Draken. This will be where you can obtain the 31st copy of this pet. So we're going to get the Dragon Knight Amira's Draken on, like, every Friday. Up until that last week where we get the, like, last copy, I guess. Thanksgiving is the 28th. Sweepstakes come to a close on the 30th. Community Challenge ends on December 1st. Season of Sands continues. Okay. 10th anniversary events and giveaways. Throughout November, we will have a variety of giveaways, login rewards, and offers within Gems of War across our socials. Daily login rewards from the 4th of November till the 1st of December. By logging in daily, you can collect a reward as shown above in our mega calendar. They range from gold, souls, and gems to burning marks, imperial deeds, and additional copies of the pet Dragon Knight Amira's Draken. Also, by logging in at any point during this anniversary celebration period, you can claim a copy of the legendary troop Dragon Knight Amira themselves. If you miss out on collecting Dragon Knight Amira, she will go into chests at a later date. It says collect and craft. Keep an eye out in-game for our new weekly goals. Each week from the 4th, there will be a special weekly goal tied to one of our 4 tarot cards. Required to craft the new Mythic Dragon Lord Luther. 10 of swords, 10 of runes, 10 of cups, and 10 of wands. Collect all 4 and head to the Soulforge to craft. Gems of War 10th Anniversary. Complete special weekly goals through November to earn tarot cards. Collect all 4 to craft Mythic Dragon Lord Luther. The recipe requires 4 tarot cards and other resources. The recipe is TBC at the time of writing this blog. Dragon Lord Luther also has a matching companion, Dragon Lord Luther's Draken, and they will be available 1 hour pet rescues or within the anniversary bundle offer. Dragon Lord Luther's Draken has +1 skills to Dragon Lord Luther. Skill increases at level 5, 10, 15, and 20. If you miss out on Dragon Lord Luther, they will remain in the Soulforge and the tarot cards will be added to the vault at a later date. More information on these new weekly goals has been shared in the 8.2 patch notes. 10th anniversary celebrations. That's not all. There will be more giveaways through November. Keep an eye on our socials as well as on our community forum for those announcements. Later in November, we will have a 10th anniversary blog released looking back at the past 10 years of Gems of War. That'll be cool. Including a video from Syrian, looking back on the past decade and what's to come in the future. That sounds sweet. Later in November, huh? So that's it. That sounds cool. I didn't know that. Later in November, we will have a 10th anniversary blog released, looking back at the past 10 years of Gems of War, including a video from Syrian looking back on the past decade and what's to come in the future. That sounds cool. I didn't know that. Looks like our AI team won. But that's the calendar. So that's bigger than usual. Nice. Alright, let's go take a look at the Soulforge now. Mark says, I threw some event keys on my mobile account this morning and got Sparkinator. I wanted Tina 9000 but didn't get it. Man, that's how it goes with event keys. The more mythics there are in the drop table, the more you need. You pretty much need 1,000 per mythic that you're looking for. Or you need 1,000 per mythic that's available. So if there's 4 mythics in the drop table, you want 4,000 event keys to make sure you get the one that you're looking for. And then if you want more copies of it, like Ironhawk, you need like 6,000 event keys or something like that. To play it safe, at least. Because you could get lucky. Alright, let's take a look at the Soulforge. It may or may not be the same for everybody here. It's been weird lately. But some of y'all should have the same one as me. Let's put Soulforge as a chapter. Got the 15-minute mark. Alright, save. See what's in here. I'll put them in order. Mythics. Ooh, look at that. What's Sparkhammer? Alright, we'll take a look at that in a second. It look like there's a weapon there. We have Virago, Medusa, Kalika, and Hatiran Scroll. I think Hatiran Scroll is the best thing in here. Some people don't like it as much as me, though. It's really good on my Elemental team, on my Red team, on Unrestricted. I might put a video out. I probably put a video out about it before, but I might put another one out, because I really like that team that I made with Hatiran Scroll. But it's probably the best Mythic in here this week. It's not like a top 10 or anything. It's an underrated Mythic. It might struggle to make the top 20 even, but it's close. It's better than you think it is. People get scared away by Lycanthropy. It's 23, blue, red, purple, Magrim Woods, Elemental Beast. Convert all green gems to Lycanthropy gems and all yellow gems to Doomskull. Summon a Winter Wolf or Warg. Not really any good traits except for Impervious, but Impervious makes it so it can't be hit by the Lycanthropy. And then it's a double converter that can turn the other team into beasts. Turn yellow gems to Doomskulls. Green to purple, it uses purple. And then it has a summon on it if you lose your first slot. So I like it more than most people. Let's say that's the best thing here in the Soulforge, for me anyway. We got Kalika, we got Medusa, we got Virago. Virago's the worst, most likely. Medusa, single target damage. Guess it would be Kalika. This thing does curse and stun a random enemy matching 4 or more gems, and does true damage. But like everything else about it sucks. That's really close. I wouldn't argue with you if you say Medusa's better, but I'm going to say Kalika second this week. 24 blue, green, red, Nexus, Elemental Mystic. Deal damage to 4 random enemies boosted by Elemental Stars. 50% chance to create an Elemental Star at the start of my turn. 25% spell reduction. Not good. Definitely don't recommend it. I'm just putting them in order. Hatiran Scroll is way better than Kalika. Medusa would be next. 24 yellow, purple, brown, Mist of Scales, Naga monster. Deal true damage to an enemy, boosted by stone blocks. Then convert 8 gems of one of their mana colors to stone blocks. Like, who cares about stone blocks? When do you see stone blocks? Why would you want stone blocks? Single target damage, that's it. But curse and stun a random enemy on 4 or more gems is okay. And look at that, look at that, look at them. Look at that, look at those. Just kidding. Alright, Virago is not good. 22 green, red, purple, Forest of Thorns, Divine Elemental. Barrier and enchant all allies, gain life. And that's it. I mean, if you gotta do this, something's not going right. And it's not horrible, but that means you're like in a fight for your life and you need to barrier and enchant all your allies and you're like in a long, hard fight. How often do we have long, hard fights where you're fighting for your life? Barely ever. So, not great. But that would be my order for the Mythics. Hatiran Scroll is the only one even worth considering, and it's still, you know, you should still keep saving for something better, probably. Legendaries. We got Garnock, Tinsel Tail, Sir Quentin Hadley, and Silken Queen. So Sir Quentin Hadley's the best. You got Hatiran Scroll and you got Sir Quentin Hadley. Those are the 2 things worth crafting, potentially, if you had to. This thing's good because it's 50% start for Guard's Avatar, and it's a good 50% start. Sometimes you'll get a Cynthia who's a 50% start for Dragons, but its spell is horrible and it's bad otherwise. It's only good for 50% starting. And then you have troops like this where their spell is good and they have a 50% start, so... We got 18 yellow, brown, Sword's Edge, Knight, Beast. Convert purple gems to yellow and green gems to skulls. Deal damage to 2 random enemies. And 50% start Knights. So Guard's Avatar, mostly. But its spell is good too. Double convert and damage. It's like Guard's Avatar doesn't kill everything. It can help kill whatever's left over. What would come next? Silken Queen. Well, steal life from an enemy. Tinsel Tail and Garnock. Allies form magic. Da, 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 da. I don't know. I'm just going to say Garnock for the 50% start for orcs. You kind of want to collect all your 50% starts. Even if you're never going to use orcs, it's nice to have them at least. So I'll just say him. He's second. Deal true damage to all allies. Create 7 red and brown gems boosted by orc allies. Summon an orc troop. So it's just a 50% start. Just collect them. Then we'll say Tinseltail, 15 green, a red, Bright Forest, Fey Dragon. Give all allies 4 magic with a 50% chance for each of the following. Deal damage to all enemies. Explode 8 random gems. Give all allies 47 life. So it could potentially just give you 4 magic and then 47 life. And it's like, you know. Fairy Fire a random enemy and matching green gems is okay. And the Silken Queen. 16 red, purple, Valkyrie, Elf, Mystic, eliminate 4 magic, or drain 4 mana, or steal 47 life from an enemy, boosted by web gems. Or, we don't like it. That's why we don't like Tinseltail either. Too much randomness. Yeah, that's the Soulforge. Oh, wait, we gotta check out the dragon. I think I forgot last time. We got Garnisherlin. So if you need Garnisherlin. I think it's a gem dragon, though, right? Kind of want to save up for cosmic dragons, not gem dragons. But it's there if you need it. To complete your set. Weapons! We have Spark Hammer here. I don't even know where this came from, but it's here. It's definitely new. If you're free to play, you probably don't have it, because I don't have it, and I have everything. To explode a gem, give armor to all allies, boosted by bomb gems destroyed. I'm going to go ahead and craft it. Collection purposes. Alright, what else is here? Gear Slinger is interesting. Deal true damage to 2 random enemies, then create 5 bomb gems. Not great, but not horrible. Spark Hammer was here. Explode a gem, give armor to all allies, boosted by bomb gems destroyed. Rune Gauge, explode yellow gems, grant a random status effect to all Adana allies, and summon an Adana troop. Problem with this thing is it's blue and red, and so is Tesla, and a lot of the time you're going to be using Tesla, but if you're using some other Adana allies, or you just need a explodey weapon, it could be alright. Shock Hammer, choose a gem and destroy its column, then create 6 bomb gems and deal 49 scatter damage. Sure, Vu, do Bombot. Do Bork and Bombot, pretty much. I do have a video out there for, and I always put low-level teams on those videos, so if you go check out the video, I mean, don't leave. Bombot and Bork. So put Bork on top, put like Engineer's Drill in there, and then just put Bombot and like Flame Cannon. That was my low-level team from the video. And Bombot's like a common, so you should definitely have it. It's easier to get than like Leprechaun or anything. And then the Engineer's Drill is right here. Explode brown gems, grant a random status effect to all mech allies, then summon a mech troop. Pistol of Adana, Pistol of Poop. Drill Shooter, deal damage to an enemy boosted by Adana allies, then create a mix of 6 red and yellow gems for each Adana ally. This thing's cool because it has like an instant kill. 20% chance of lethal to first enemy. Did you know that? I remember when this came into the game, it was pretty cool that it has a 20% chance to do like an instant kill on it. I bet you a lot of people didn't know that just came around recently. Mecha Axe, deal damage to an enemy boosted by mech allies, then create a mix of red and blue gems for each mech ally. That's cool because it makes red and blue for like Tesla, but Tesla's not a mech, first of all. Second of all, Bork is brown and yellow, so I don't know. Doomed Opus, if you're collecting the books. Collecting your Harry Potter set. Got Fire Sword. Fire Sword is from the very beginning of the game. If you got like the green one or the blue one instead, here's the red one, Fire Sword. So you might not have it, not sure. And that's it. So Doomed Opus is alright. We don't really have Guild Wars anymore, and that's usually what it's used for. Shout out to Drill Shooter for that instant kill that's on it. And then shout out to the Engineer's Drill, because I'm using that for every World Event team. And that's the Soulforge. So mostly Hatir and Scroll, underrated Mythic. Potential borderline top 25-ish. Maybe top 20, but not top 10. So keep saving if you're patient. Sir Quentin Hadley, if you don't have it, is really, really good for Guard's Avatar, who's really, really good for doing quick faction events if you don't have Stellarix. And then that Spark Hammer was a new weapon. You got the Doomed Opus, and you got the Engineer's Drill, Drill Shooter, collection purposes, yada yada yada. So that was the Soulforge, at least my Soulforge. You know, if anybody here is from Xbox or Switch or anything, let me know what your Soulforge is, if it's different. We had Hatiran Scroll, Medusa, Kalika, and some other piece of crap. Virago. Alright, let's go over the shop. I'll just put this one, I'll make it shop stuff. You know what that means. We'll say 26. So we're going to go over the Glory Shop Troop, the Trait Stone, the Event Key Drop Table, the campaign, and everything else going on this week. Then after that, we'll do the Underspire as a different chapter, the Epic Trials as a different chapter. Get your Spoils of War every single week. It's always worth it. We got Fix It 5000. Funny joke by the devs, because they're acting like they're fixing stuff when they really aren't. I don't think I got this, did I? Yeah, I did. I was so tired this morning. What is the title of the video? It should be World Event Teams. I just put it out this morning at like 5 in the morning. World Event Teams, high, mid, and low. If you go to my channel and you just click on videos, it should be the first video. Alright, so we got Fix It 5000 as our Glory Shop Troop. 13 red, yellow Adana mech. Give armor to the first 2 allies. 40% chance to summon a Fix It 5000. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. Create 3 bomb gems when I die. Recover 1 armor at the start of each turn. Does not sound very good to me. But Glory Shop Troop, you usually just get it. You usually try to get it fully ascended. You can also get the Arcane Storm Trait Stone as you do it, and some gold keys and glory keys. So good time to be stocking up on those Arcane Storm Trait Stones, red and yellow. Let's go check that out, see what you can fully trait with red and yellow Arcane Trait Stones. Go to Collection. Go to red, yellow, all colors, base rarity. Show all. Alright, so these are some examples of the troops you could fully trait by getting the trait stone that's available right now this whole week in the Glory Shop. Mark with the 2 running out there. Butt cracker show and rag in his back pocket. We need like 18 more to beat September. Let's go. Come on. Thank you so much, Mark. Alright, what do we got here? Burn and stun a random enemy and matching 4 or more gems. Eye of Argus. Why even use it unless you have it fully traded, right? Eye of Destruction. Create 2 Doom Skulls at the start of my turn. Champion of Guard has 60% skull reduction and 50% spell reduction. Fountain of Stars has a 15% chance to bless all allies when my turn begins and reduce damage from skulls by 50%. Infernus has a burn all enemies on 4 or 5 gem match. Ishtara has 50% chance to bless a random ally when my turn begins and 40% skull reduction. Jotnar has give a random ally a barrier on 4 or 5 gem match. Pharaoh Nefertani has death mark a random enemy and matching 4 or more gems. You don't have Tesla and the drill weapon. Okay, you got them now, or you still don't have them? What do you? Tesla's great for the world event. Takshaka, definitely want to have it fully traded. Might need this trait stone. The Archdeva, barrier and bless a random ally, matching 4 or more gems. Lots of good stuff with this stone. Divina has cause a random positive status effect on a random ally on 4 or 5 gem match. Chief Dargan, inflict bleed on a random enemy and matching red gems and 50% skull reduction. Voice of Orpheus, cleanse all allies and matching yellow gems. Emberclaw, convert a purple gems to an elemental star when my turn begins. That's the dollar store Takshaka Pharaoh Khafru. It's a legendary, it's not a mythic. But it can do similar things as long as you have it fully traded and use like 3 of them. Garnock, 50% start for orcs. King Salinas, 50% start for wild folk like Scourge of Honor. The Great Worm, create 2 skulls when my turn begins. Similar to Eye of Argus, as to why you would want to get it fully traded. 30% skull reduction too. Apophysis, empowered converter, green gems to skulls. There's a lot of good stuff with this stone. I don't think I've ever read this many. Empowered converter, Ecotl, blue to yellow, and a light storm. Graveseer, empowered converter, green to purple. Gimlet, empowered converter, green to brown. Guardian Pillar has 50% and 25%. Look at all this stuff. Harpy Mage, 75% start. Lamash 2, empowered converter, yellow to purple. So seriously consider getting this stone. Check out all these troops and make sure you have them all fully traded. It's just glory. Empowered converter again, green to blue. Tricknala, empowered converter, green gems to skulls. So really, really good stone. Make sure you have all these fully traded. And start at Harpy Mage and work your way up to some of the legendaries. The Great Worm, King Salinas, Emberclaw. And then work your way up to the mythics like Takshaka and Eye of Argus. That's the stone available right now in the Soulforge. Let's check out the event key drop table. It's the best one in the game. Number 1. Odd one out. How's it going? Brian Walker's here. Oh, no. Oh, Vu, you got nothing with your event keys? Dang, bad luck. Odd one out says I'll have to go watch that vid myself. I hit player level 200 this weekend and still need builds. Nice. I have a whole playlist of a new account playthrough I did like 6 months ago, where I started from scratch. I used no money. You should go check it out. It's a whole playlist. I run through like everything you should do from level 0 all the way up to like level 700 or something. Alright, so it's an Adana week. Adana troops and the event key drop table. Let's go check out everything you could get if you saved up your event keys like a good boy or girl. Because I've been saying it for months and months and months and months that Adana is the best. And here it is, you know? Let's go with base rarity. Adana. A to the Z, throw event key. A is Adana. Alright. So, your mythics are Ironhawk, Sparkinator, and Tina. So you have a good chance of getting a good one. There's only 3 mythics, and 2 of them are good. If you get the Sparkinator, you got the raw end of the deal. You got the short straw. But Ironhawk is amazing. It's the best farming troop in the entire game. It kind of like makes it to where you don't even need to gold farm or soul farm ever again. You just do vault events with Ironhawk, and you got it. You can get anything in the game with Ironhawk. Anything you desire. Just do vault events with Ironhawk, and you get it. No matter what it is. I can tie it back to doing vault events with Ironhawk. Tina 9000 is a really good troop. I mean, let's go over Ironhawk real quick. 25 blue, yellow, brown, Adana, construct, mech, explode 12, create 12 doom skulls, then explode 27 gems. But the best part about it is artillery support, deal 5 damage to all enemies when an ally casts a spell. The way it works is you use like a Dust Devil and a Sister Superior. You got 2 Ironhawks on your team. You cast the Sister Superior. She starts empowered and she gets an extra turn. So she sets off that deal 5 damage to all enemies when an ally casts a spell when she casts her spell. So you do 10 damage to all enemies. And then you cast the Dust Devil. It's still your turn. You cast the Dust Devil, who's also empowered. It does 5 damage to all enemies. That's 15 total. And then the Ironhawks go off again and do 10 more damage to all enemies. So that's 25 damage to all enemies. If you do Explore 1, you're going to clear out all enemies in one shot. You just click 2 buttons and they're all dead. It's super fast. The enemy never gets a turn. So that's the best way to do, like, you know, Nomapaloozas at least. And if you don't have 3 Ironhawks, it's the best way to hunt for verses too. Eventually you want to get 3 of them, and you put Dust Devil on top, and you put 3 Ironhawks after it. Then when you cast your Empowered Dust Devil that does 5 damage to all enemies, it'll set off your 3 Ironhawks and do 15 more damage and be a total of 20, which is usually enough for when you're hunting versus and you're doing Explore 1 and you're not doing a gap. Clears them all out in one hit, one button, bang. Can't even get faster. Like, it's as fast as possible. There's no possible way anything can be faster than casting one spell and winning. So Ironhawk is the best in the game. It's like the best mythic in the game. The only thing that could even be considered even close to it is probably Stellarix, which is a special dragon boss mythic that, you know, and I would rather have Ironhawk than Stellarix, because you can get anything else in the game with Ironhawk. Stellarix is just like super powerful, like damage dealer. Ironhawk will give you all the resources that can get you other stuff. So I always say Ironhawk is like getting you a nice backpack when you're out there in the world getting loot and you want to go sell it to the vendor, and you can only have 6 inventory slots, but when you buy your backpack, now you have, you know, you double your inventory slots. Now you can hold twice as much stuff, and then that leads to you bringing back twice as much stuff, selling twice as much stuff, getting twice as much money. Then you buy another backpack. Boom, now you have, you know, 18 slots instead of 6 slots. And then you can go out and get more stuff and sell more stuff and make more money. Like, Ironhawk helps you make more money in the game, get everything in the game faster. Tina's great too. Probably borderline top 10. Definitely would make my top 20. I don't know. It's probably not in the top 10 anymore. But it's probably borderline top 20. I need to do a new list. But 24 green, red, brown, Adana mech, deal true damage to 3 random enemies, gain 118 armor. So it does a range of true damage. If it does the top end and hits the enemy twice, it's going to kill them. And then it just does lots of damage and 3 times, and it's true damage. And then it gains a bunch of armor. It has 50% of armor to skull damage and 50% spell reduction. So it's very hardy, and it hits really hard, and it does true damage. And it can be 50% started. Cat's here. Good day. Yeah, yeah, Rowan is your first goal in the game, pretty much. It's update day, Jets. Alright, what else can you get here? Tesla. So we already talked about Ironhawk and Tina, and those are the mythics, but if you miss on the mythics somehow, you can still get Tesla, which is one of the best troops in the entire game. We're talking about Ironhawk, Stellarix, Tesla, you know, Queen Beatrix. Like, it's up there with those. She's really, really good. She hits really, really hard. True damage to all enemies. Most of the time, if you're not using Stellarix, you're going to be using Tesla. If she's available to be used. But 15 blue, red, Adana human deal true scatter damage boosted by all ally and enemy armor. So that's easy to boost because armor's the easiest stat to get, first of all. As the enemies get harder and get more armor, she just hits harder. True scatter damage, if you kill an enemy, it's going to hit harder, because that's the way scatter damage works. So, just really, really good. One of the best troops in the game, for sure. If we did, like, the top 10 best troops in the entire game, it would probably make the list. And then you got Bork on top of all of that. Already talking about Ironhawks and Tinas and Teslas, and then you got Bork. Somehow you miss everything, at least you get a Bork. 12, yellow, brown, Adana, mech, beast, destroy a bunch of gems, then create 3 bomb gems, 25% skull reduction. It's a really good mana generator. It's up there with Thrall, Leprechaun, Harpy Mage. If we ever made a video of the top mana generators in the game, it would make the top 10 of all time. Bork's really good. You always consider it. You say, can I use Leprechaun? Yes or no. Can I use Thrall? Yes or no. Can I use Harpy Mage? Yes or no. And then if all of those are no, then you look at Bork. So it's probably top 5 best mana generators in the game. If you don't count like the wand and weapons and stuff. Troops. So you can 50% start it with Mech or Beast. You know, Mech most of the time with Mechanist. It only needs 6 mana to get up, and then it gets up your whole team when you cast it. Sweet Troop. Really good. One of the best Glory Shop troops that came into the game in the last, like, year or two. Bork. Probably been, like, 2 years now. Clockwork Sphinx if you need more copies for your Rowan team or something, early game. Bombbot's a good common. And yeah, So the best kingdom in the game to throw event keys at. I hope you've been saving them, because you need 3 of these bad boys. So you need 1,000 event keys per mythic. You got 3 mythics. You already need at least 3,000 to feel safe getting Ironhawk. And then you need to get 3 Ironhawks, so you need like 5,000 event keys when you come into Adana week, if you want to play it safe and try to get your Ironhawks. Because, you know, if you get bad luck, you're going to get Sparkinator and then hopefully Tesla and Bork at least. So it's so good that if you miss, it's still good. You get Tesla and Bork. That's why Adana's awesome. You're going for the best mythic in the game, and if you don't get it, you might get Tina 9000, who's like a top 20 mythic. And if you don't get that, you're probably still going to get Tesla and Bork, which is really, really good. So that's why I like Adana is the best place to throw your event keys. Campaign. Let's just go over it quickly. An unusual companion from the Divinian fields, a zebra tor, led us to a high hill where he helped us gather a bottle of starlight. It was at that moment we received news. Blackwood was laying siege to Adana. He clearly desired the world to return to its old ways. We got Brawler, Yellow Slayer, and Glory Hound. We are getting some more Black Bark pet. Ooh, you get Archdruid Blackwood. Some Mythic. 24 blue, green, purple, midnight, elemental mystic. Deal true damage to all enemies, boosted by entangled gems, then is disease them all. So I think this is better than the Mythic coming Friday. Does true damage to all enemies instead of physical. And then it's boosted by a similar thing. Entangled gems is just as bad as like dragons. So I think this thing is better than like the new Mythic coming Friday. Just very slight. I mean, it does true damage instead of physical. Like, that automatically makes it better, right? And then it has a similar boost ratio. And it creates the 2 entangled gems to help itself boost. 25% chance to summon a Dryad on death, impervious. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying, like, as an example, I think this is better than the Dragon Mythic coming out Friday. This is not a top 10. This is probably not a top 20, but anything that does true damage to all enemies is viable. Elemental Mystic, you can start at 50% mana start with the Miraji Queen. Not bad, not bad. Getting armor this week. That's good for if you're using Tesla, at least. Alright, what else is going on this week? We kind of already went over this by doing the calendar, but it's an Adana week. Adana Underspire, Adana Epic Trials. Be doing your world event, hopefully with either Tesla or Bombot or something like that. You got, you know, your Underspire, your Epic Trials, the campaign. Holiday event is ending pretty soon, so make sure you get everything there. Tuesday we have Tinkertown, which I think is pretty easy if you don't have Tinkertown done. It's up there as one of the easier ones. Wednesday we have Pet Rescue. It is, what is it, the Puppy Bot or something like that? It's an Adana pet for sure. Thursday we got Mechanist, which is like useful. You use it when you are using like Bork to 50% start it and other mechs. And then Friday we have, what do we got going on Friday? How'd I already forget? Is it a Vault event? Yeah, I think it's a Vault event, right? Am I stupid? Yeah, Vault. We got Vault. And a new Mythic on Friday, which is a dragon that hits all enemies and summons Christine X. So that's what's going on this week. Alright, I'm going to jump into the chat, see what y'all are saying, and we'll get going on the Underspire. Make some teams for it. Well, we can show, let's show a world event real quick, even though I've already done a video on it. In case you didn't watch the video. Let me see what the chat's saying here. Make sure there's no questions or anything. We got Brian, we got Odd One, got Cat. You have the Rowan team. Sorcerer class, Clockwork Sphinx, and Cocoon, a purple and blue team. I like the Clockwork Sphinx part. I usually go with Golden Cog, Clockwork Sphinx, Rowan, and Leprechaun. And then you change it out from there. You'll add other things. Like, you might have to start with Mountain Crusher or Black Manacles or until you get Golden Cog. And then you might have to start with something other than Leprechaun, like Trickster, Harpy Mage, something else on the bottom there. Eventually you transition into Mirage Queen. I have a whole video about Rowan, too. Like, I have a whole playlist where I just started the game over recently and ran through the whole game, free to play, from level 0, restarted on PC. And then I have a video all about Rowan out there somewhere, too. Mark says Rowan will get you a long way through. Odd one, you're doing it right so far, sounds like. Yep, for sure. Rowan is very good for a very long time. Until you get something like Queen Beatrix or Tesla or Stellarix or whatever. Odd one says, I enjoyed playing Oracle Centaur last week. Yellow was an adjustment, challenging and fun. Thank goodness for plenty of team slots, right? How many new troops are there every week? Is it Mondays and Fridays for new troops? Pretty much. Monday we get a Glory Shop troop every single week, no matter what. So in the Glory Shop, you'll have a new troop every week. And then the first Friday of the month, we get a new Mythic on Friday. So it's not every Friday, but it's the first Friday of the month. You get a chance to get a new Mythic, and it's in there for an entire week. Then there's other new troops through, you know, sometimes in an event. Like if we have an invasion event, they'll put a tower killer, so that's adding a new troop. Sometimes in a raid event, they'll add a boss killer, that's a new troop. If we have a bounty event on the weekend, they'll add a bounty captain, that's a new troop, you know. Journey event, if we have a journey event, they'll add a new pathfinder, which is a new troop. So it kind of depends what's going on, but yeah, every single week we have at least the Glory Shop troop in the Glory Shop on Monday. And then the first Friday of every month, we have a new Mythic every month on the first Friday of the month. And then, like I said, there's other events, like World Event this week, we didn't get a new troop. So I can't say every single guild event you get a new troop. It's most of them, but not all of them. Sometimes you'll get a weapon instead. Sometimes you'll get a medal instead. But for Invasion and Raid and Journey and Bounty, you get new troop. But for World Event, Tower of Doom, stuff like that, Vault Event, you don't. But good question. That's a good question. Mark says new Mythics come out on the first Friday of every month. Yep, and we got a new one this Friday. Yep. Yeah, Vault Event. I finally got it. Alright, let's check this out real fast. I do have a video on it, so if you need a shorter, more to the point thing, I put a video out this morning, early, but we can go over it again. World Event. We needed to create a time vortex to send our... We needed to create a time vortex to send Archdruid Blackwood back to the past. This would require releasing darkness and starlight around Adana from the bottles gifted to us during our adventure. Deploy darkness and starlight by defeating the allies of Archdruid Blackwood. Alright, we got a Skull and Spell Medal. 99% of the time, you're going to want to use the spell portion, not the skull portion. Skulls are never going to kill all enemies at the same time. That's basically the reason. You could do tons of damage to one enemy and kill it in one hit with skulls, but you're almost never going to kill all 4 enemies at the same time with skulls. So spells are 99% of the time better to do when you have skull and spell, because you have spells that hit all enemies, and it makes it 4 times better. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you go get your tokens, your medal, because that's the whole event. In the Journey event, the Pathfinder, you have to use the Pathfinder. In the Tower of Doom, you have to use the weapon if you want extra points. In the Invasion, you have to use the Tower Killer if you want extra points. In the Raid, you have to use the Boss Killer if you want extra points. Well, in the World event, you have to use the medal or you're not doing it right. Because you get so much extra damage, it's crazy. I don't think you get extra points, but you get so much extra damage. It would be weird not to use the medal. And the game even brings up a warning asking you whether or not, like, hey, don't you want to equip the medal, you ding-dong? Brian Walker. Alright, the scoring, whenever Archdruid dude is there, you take him. And I think he might even be the only thing up there. He'll have a special emblem, a special badge. You can't miss it. He's a Mythic. So you're not going to be able to miss Archdruid, whatever his name is. He's worth the most. Worth the second most is not Outer Father. It's, is it Gloomleaf or something? Some other legendary that's not Outer Father. Then Outer Father's worth the third most. Green Golem's worth the least. And Dark Forest Troll is the best of, like, the crap. So if you see, you don't want Green Golem, make sure never to take Green Golem. And then always take Archdruid. And if you have two legendaries up there, Outer Father's worth the least out of the two. And then Dark Forest Troll's worth the most out of, like, the purple ones. Like, out of all these, if Outer Father wasn't here, the best one to take would be Dark Forest Troll. But Outer Father's here, so we're going to take that. And here's my low-level team, Vu. We got Bork, Engineer's Drill, Bombot, Flame Cannon. So that's what I would suggest to low-level players. Here's their team code. Mechanist class, you can 50% start Bork. Double brown yellow, so you can get Bork up. We got brown on Bork, we got brown on Bombot, we got yellow on Bork, we got yellow on Flame Cannon. We don't have any purple, so that's the banner I went with. Eagle banner. Team I'm going to use, though, is probably my high-level team, which was Tesla and Tina. So I like putting Tina here. You could do double Tesla if you want. But Tina, you know, has green and brown, and then Tina is a mech. So we're 50% starting mechs. I figure why not put Tina on there for later on when Tesla stops one-shotting if it ever starts happening. The banner, forget what I did, but it's probably another minus purple. We got yellow, brown, green, blue, red. We have everything except for purple. We probably want brown. Brown, blue, Kraken banner looks good. We got two blues, we got two browns. Kraken banner. This is the team I'm going to use for the event. But I have 3 teams on the video I put out this morning. If you need a mid-level team, I got you. If you need a low-level team, I got you. But this is if you have everything in the game. This would probably be the best way to go. I don't hate the 2 Teslas, though, if you're going to do that. Just like, why not use Tina every once in a while? Doesn't hurt your team to put a Tina on the bottom. You still got Tesla there. In this situation, we would do Dark Forest Troll. Brian says Ironhawk is the fast and furious troop for getting that money. That's the truth. You can get anything in the game with it. Anything. We've had people like try to trip me up on that before, and I still tied it back. And I was like, nope, you can get anything. Because if you mention anything, pretty much gems, it ties it back. Ironhawk can get anything in the game because you can almost get anything in the game with gems, and you can get more gems by having Ironhawk. Even if it just means having more turns to do something else. Like, if you want gold marks, like gems in a way can lead to gold marks. So Ironhawk can lead to gems, gems can lead to gold marks, like Immortals, anything. Ironhawk. Mostly though, gold, souls, gems, diamonds, dragonite, you know, the normal things. Keys to get troops. But you can tie it back to almost anything. Ironhawk is awesome. It's the fastest farming troop in the game. We got a vault event this weekend. We got an Adana week right now. Be perfect time to get it. All right, we got all green golems and a swamp lash, so we're gonna do swamp lash. Are you a Dwayne The Rock Johnson guy or a Vin Diesel guy? You know they don't like each other. Who's your guy out of those two? Oh, I feel like I've watched The Rock more. He seems a little bit more fake. I don't know, dude. The Rock's cool. Vin Diesel, though. What other movie has Vin Diesel been in that's good other than Fast and the Furious? Like, every other movie he's been in, except for Fast and the Furious, wasn't that good. Or it was very similar, like Triple X or something. Name another movie Vin Diesel was in that was good. Wasn't he in some, like, babysitter movie? The Pacifier or something? What's the one where he's wearing those goggles? The only other one I could think of that's even kind of good is, like, that Triple X movie. Alright, one more fight here, then we'll move on to Underspire and Epic Trials. Looks like we're gonna have a shorter stream today, man. We really need a... It's gonna be close this month, y'all. I hate to be a grifter or whatever it's called, or a beggar, but I'm trying to beat last month, and I'm trying not to have a bad month here, but... Doing my pre-records, I'm doing double duty, I'm trying. Doing my best. But yeah, this is what I would recommend. Trying different games. Doing twice the videos. Doing like 2 hours of stuff on YouTube a day. Still putting out EverQuest every single Wednesday. Doing something every single day. Waking up early. Like, I'm trying. Doing special streams. You see, I'm trying, man. Trying. Trying to help you not spend money on this game. Trying to help you not have to spend as much time on it. Doing my best. Alright, Underspire. I haven't even looked at this at all. So let's check it out. We got Adana. Probably a pretty easy week. Adana's awesome, so... Most likely, you're just going to go with Tesla. Tesla or Tina. We got Bork here. I think Bork's always good. Man, this is going to be like the same thing. You can go to your world of... Like, watch this. Watch this trick right here. Go to your world event team that you probably already made. It's exactly the same. So you can just copy it. Copy. Go to Underspire. It's like no need for an Underspire video to, you know? It's not like the raid event where you have to take the raid event troop off and put something else on there. It's not like the journey event where you have to take the Pathfinder off and put something else on there. This week you can literally use the same exact team from your world event. Just put it over into the Underspire. There's no thought involved. It's the same exact team. Paste. Boom, same exact team from the world event. No need for a video or anything. So I'm probably not even going to show all three teams, because you can just go watch my world event video and get your Underspire teams pretty much. I should probably just do that. I should put that video, I should put like world event / Underspire, because it's the same exact restriction. The only difference is in the world event you have that metal, your troops are going to hit harder. You have potions, you're going to have enchant and explode. Like, the world event's going to be easier, the Underspire will be harder. Hey, should I try Epic and Under again? I feel like I already did the best I could do with that. And then I put out a members only video and like 10 people watched it, but... Like, nobody cares for challenge runs on this game. Like, everybody wants the opposite of hard on this game. Everybody wants everything to be easy on this game. I try to do like a challenge run and nobody cares. Free Lantern, everybody should get that. And yeah, this would be the team I recommend for sure. You got an Engineer's Drill, a Summon. If your Bork goes down, you can summon something else in there. Should be perfect. You should go all the way to the 7th boss easily. And if you don't have Tesla or Tina, if you don't have Tina, you can use 2 Teslas. If you don't have 2 Teslas, you can use the Bombot thing with the Flame Cannon, probably. Be fine. Like, the World Event Metal kind of makes that low-level team more viable than it really is, but it probably still work. Hopefully you get Tesla with event keys and you can just use Tesla, though. Ooh, I leveled up. Boom. Alright, follow highest level. We got level 12. We got level 11. So we go highest level to the door. Yeah, I know you like it, Mark. Whenever I say that kind of stuff, I mean like the greater, you know, the other 75%. We got our little cult following, 25% of the people, you know, but that other 75%, for some reason, they don't care for, like, challenge runs or speed runs or any of that. They just want, how can I make this game easier and faster? How can you tell me how to play, you know? They don't want to see me doing anything, like, that I make hard on purpose. They just want to know how to do their stuff faster and easier. Which is fine. I had to figure it out. Like, okay, nobody likes this. But yeah, that's the Underspire. That's what I would recommend. If you don't have Tesla or Tina, you're gonna have to go with, you know, if we had to do no Mythic, no Legendary. Definitely want Bork. You definitely want Engineer's Drill. That's a good start to the team. I would probably try the same thing. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to, like, just bring in a different troop every time. Maybe I will do this again. One of these times it'll be ultra rare and under. Is this the time? Of course, Bork is an epic. Our banner was different though, right? I think we did Eagle banner. So here's your team if you don't have Tesla or Tina. See if it still works though. Pitch Black, yeah. Oh, he's in Saving Private Ryan. Yeah, I forgot about that. So I guess he is in another good movie. Hey, thanks for watching it, Mark. Noonday said, my time is being filled up with political videos since we're in the final election days and I'm kind of stuck on some sci-fi stories about humans being gods of war. Yeah, me too, Mark. It's been like, the commercials are killing me. Like, every second of every day. If I'm not watching YouTube at all, it's like Sheriff Brown, Sheriff Brown, Sheriff Brown, Bernie Moreno, Bernie Moreno, Sheriff Brown, Bernie Moreno, you know? And they're always dissing each other, doing diss songs back and forth. Where's the ladies at today? We got a sausage party in here. What happened? Thought Sana said she was going to be here. I don't see Anita. Got us a sausage party, a proper sausage party today. Sometimes you gotta have a sausage party. We can get raunchy, talk some crap, talk about our achievements in the bedroom, you know. Sometimes you gotta have a sausage party. If the ladies are there, we can't be saying all the stuff we usually say. And talk about our bedroom achievements. I don't know, man. Not sure. We stream every day at the same time. I think Anita was up to something. Maybe Sana fell asleep. Dun, 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 dun. Not sure. Sana watched the first video and commented, I think. Maybe she's having trouble with her teeth or whatever. Chad's here. Sausage party, baby. So we got Chad, we got Mark, we got Brian, we got Jets, we got all the boys are here, all the men. Chad, I just noticed we had a sausage party going on, dude. Where's Mike D when you need him? Classic, yeah! Sausage, sausage, sausage. Let's go. Ooh, I had a World Event medal on. That's one mistake you can make in the Underspire is to accidentally use your World Event medal in there. I should have been using guard medals for Tesla, and I should have been using Nisha's for that Flame Cannon Bombot Epic and Under team. Alright, let's do Epic Trials, then I'm going to have to get out of here and go beg on the corner. Because I have a hole in my shoe, I need underwear. Let me do these Epic Trials for you, and then I'm going to go make a sign and go hang out by the highway. Adana. Where are you? I'm gonna draw pictures of naked ladies and hand them out and sell them. I'm gonna sell them for money. I'm gonna draw pictures of naked ladies and then sell them to people, like yell at them in their car, like, hey you wanna buy a picture of a naked lady? We got Limpet Bot, Carnix. Oh, I better do a chapter. I don't have no one here reminding me today. So I screwed up and forgot to do the chapter for the Underspire, but remember, it's the exact same thing. I might as well just put World Event / Underspire, because they're exactly the same. Copy paste your World Event team over to the Underspire. It's not going to be exactly the same now because you have a medal and you have potions in the World Event. So, but it's really, really similar. Just a little bit harder, that's all. All right, Epic Trials. Shit. Epic Trials. I saw you went live, Classic. I didn't get to make it to it, but I saw you. I saw it on your channel. We got 106.30. Looks like it went well, dude. Is that something you're going to keep doing? Looks like your live stream went pretty good. Alright, so Epic Trials for Adana. Let's go. We got Limpet Bot. Convert a gem into a bomb gem and either create 3 more bomb gems or explode all bomb gems. Whew, that don't sound very good. We got Carnix. Create 5 skulls and explode 10 skulls. Gain 108 armor. Got Pantha. Deal true damage to an enemy. There's a 10% chance to kill them, boosted by their armor. We got Clockwork Sphinx. Destroy all gems of a chosen color. Give all allies armor, boosted by gems destroyed. Looks like a try to Pantha them. Like maybe build up your Carnix so it has tons of armor and it's a big old tank. And then like be trying to Pantha them to death the rest of the time. Limpet Bot is pretty much nothing but sacrificial lamb up there. The enemy team has some true damage, some scatter damage. Could boost themselves up a little bit. So who should we try to kill first? Maybe the tank bot, because it's got true damage. Then maybe Spark Grinder, and then Carnix. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully I can give y'all something. See if I have any comments. Maybe I have a comment about where the ladies are. Are they having a ladies party without us? Like a bachelorette party? Are we not invited to the bachelor party? Somebody called me the goat of Gems of War. Thank you very much. Where my girls at? From the front to back and put your hands up and repeat that. When it make my man and thought to do that. Alright. Limpet Bot, I think I'm just going to leave it alone. I don't even think I'm going to cast it. It's kind of blocking our Clockwork Sphinx anyway, you know? A little bit. It's just a sacrificial lamb up there, I feel. We need to get up Pantha and Carnix. Purple, red, green. Purple, red, green. Because Carnix will get everything else up. And it'll get armor. We don't need blue, dummy. No boys allowed. They got a little clubhouse. They got like a tea party in there. We're not invited today. We only got Mark out there fiddle farting around with the train. He's like, I don't know what I need a left-handed hammer. Anybody got a left-handed hammer? Hey, we got the instant kill. Nice. That's what you're looking for. All right, this we want to cast on something like red. Red would be great. You could even look at the colors on the board and try to get yourself like an extra turn somehow by removing, like picture in your head what would happen if you removed a certain color. It's not always going to happen, but like right now I don't really see anything, but otherwise just do a color that you need, like red or purple. Purple's got 9. Let's do purple. Alright, we got Karnex. Let's go. Karnex is more of a... It's not like a skull troop. It creates skulls and then it blows them up. So, you know, it's more of a tank and a mana generator. Like, I feel like some people... Like, when you first look at Karnex, you're like, ooh, that's a nice skull troop. It's got skulls on the picture. It talks about creating 5 skulls. You know, but it's really more similar to, like, a Gorgatha... Or like even like Ironhawk's spell where it puts skulls up there but then it blows them all up and they're all gone. So it doesn't really match skulls or create any. It just blows them up. It's cool. I like it. It's alright. I think some people get it twisted though, thinking it's some sort of skull troop. Alright, Limpid Bot. I still think convert a gem into a bomb gem and either create 3 more bomb gems or explode all bomb gems. I don't really like that, so I'm not going to cast it. Alright, we take skulls. Some damage. Trey with the 3, alright. Trey out there trying to help. He's got the left-handed hammer for Mark. He tried to bring out the instruction manual, but instead he brought Dirty Magazine, because there's no girls here today. He's got the Hustler, the Penthouse, the Playboy. They're just reading the stories, though, right? We're just reading the articles. We're not looking at the pictures. We didn't buy the Hustler for the pictures. We bought it for the articles. Trey brought out a Penthouse. He says, this will tell you how to start the train. And now we're closer. We just need 15 more to beat September. Something like that. 15 more to beat September. To be heading in the right direction. Instead of the wrong direction. We're teetering on the line of either heading the right way or the wrong way. Taking skulls, get a kill. See, no ladies here today, so we're allowed to look at dirty magazines. We're allowed to read the articles. Like, hey, take a look. Look at this one. Take a look at this one. I always felt that's kind of weird, right? Somebody walks up with a dirty magazine and shows it to you. It's like, I kind of want to do that. I don't really want you around when I do that, you know? Like, when I read the articles, I kind of like to read the articles by myself. I don't really need you here to tell me which picture you like the best. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care which one you like the best. Like, take a look at this one. Take a look at this picture. This is my favorite. It's all sticky, stuck together. I can tell it's your favorite. Thanks for pointing it out to me. How come there's like a wet spot on the corner? What's going on there, buddy? Maybe you should keep that to yourself next time. Instead of telling me what your favorite picture is in the penthouse. Maybe just don't do that. Ooh, we got another instant kill, baby. So that's what you're hoping for. I think as the fights get harder, the chance to instant kill gets higher because the enemies will have more armor. That is one thing I can tell you. Hold on a sec. Deal true damage to an enemy. There's a 10% chance to kill them boosted by their armor. So here's a tip. If you're going to shoot something with the Panther, make sure you shoot it before you damage it. So like the first slot, if you're hitting it with skulls and stuff, every time you hit it with the skull, it's gonna lower the chance that you can instant kill it. So if you're gonna hit that, if you're gonna try to kill the first slot with Panther, make sure you shoot it first before you start hitting it with skulls. Like, luckily, nothing else on your team can even do damage to anything, so just shoot them with the Panther and you'll have your highest chance. But the first slot with the skulls is the only place where you gotta be careful. Like, you wouldn't hit the first slot with a bunch of skulls, knock away all of its armor, and then shoot Panther on it. You might as well just keep hitting it with skulls at that point and try to shoot something else. Like, pick the enemy with the highest armor first with your Panther. 10% chance to kill them boosted by their armor. So don't knock all their armor off and then cast it on them. Cast it on them when they have full armor, and you'll have your highest chance to kill it with a instant kill. So there's a tip for you. And it looks pretty easy. I mean, I cruised right through that. The AI was able to win a fight on its own. I just cruised through the second fight of the Epic Trials. No big deal. It is going to be based on whether your Panther can instant kill or not, but it's a pretty high chance. Like, I think the fights pretty much get easier, not harder, because the enemies are going to have more armor, and you're going to have a higher chance to instant kill. Just get up your Carnex, get up your Panther. Like, everything on your team is built to get up the Panther. Carnex gets up the Panther. The Clockwork Sphinx gets up the Panther. And then the Panther, shoot it on stuff with full armor, all their armor. Don't be shooting it on first slot if it has no armor left. You know, do that last if you have to. But there's a tip for you. At least I got one out of it. At least you got one tip out of me. It's pretty easy. You should be able to handle it. Adana, I think the AI could win the entire thing for you if you don't feel like doing it. But yeah, that's it for today, y'all. Trey says, can't hang out today. We'll catch this after I get home from the gym. Hope everyone's week off to a good start. Yeah, me too. My chat just crashed. Wonderful. Alright, it was a fun sausage party, y'all. Appreciate you. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Unless anybody has any questions, I can field some questions from y'all if you have any. We'll be back tomorrow, though. We got 2 more streams to make up. You know, if we have the exact same stream as today, both times, we'll get it. Doesn't even have to be anything crazy, just regular streams. As long as we don't have duds. Like today was like a kinda semi-dud, but if we could just have that again and again, we'll be okay. Like at least. Like I try to, like, the last 6 months, how are we doing? 1 is good, 6 is bad. Right now we're on a 5. We're on track for a 5. So not our worst month in the last 6, but second to worst. So I'm trying to get it up to a 4 to feel better about myself, instead of getting a 5 and barely scraping by. It'd be nice to get a 4. And the 4 is within reach. We just gotta not have duds on Tuesday and Thursday, and that's it. We don't have to have nothing amazing, we just have to not have duds, is all. And I'll keep doing double duty here, putting out twice the videos and everything, so I'm gonna do my part, you guys. Anyway, thank you so much. You're the best. Any questions before I go? Yeah, I don't know what's up, Mark. I'll have to check Discord. I think they're just, you know, it's one of them days where they can't make it. I doubt that they're gone forever. They're too smart for that. Anita's been busy. Sana, she said she'd be here, but she's not. But, you know, maybe she fell asleep or had some sort of problem come up. So it is what it is. We got to have a sausage party every once in a while so we can show our penthouses to each other. And read the articles. Like I'm going to highlight this article for you. I'm going to circle this. I'm going to circle, and you can look at this. Look at this right here. I'll circle it for you. Look at her arching her back. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I'm out of here. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. Always. It's always the same. You can never miss it. 9:30, 10 a.m. EST, something like that. I'll be here. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every single day except for Wednesday. Same time, same place. Can't